Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today, and as you can see, I'm coming here bare face. I don't have any makeup on, and the main reason for that is because I'm going to be doing, I guess you could say, a demo for a foundation stick that I've been telling you guys about, and also for a new beauty tool that I've also, stumbled across. So the first thing that I do want to show you guys would actually be the new beauty tool that I have come across, and that would be the beauty blender. I'm pretty sure you guys have, heard about it by now, but me, I'm kind of, a little late as far as, trying to test this out and see how it works, but I'll have to say I'm very much satisfied with the results of it. And I'll actually have two of them. For one, just for a disclaimer for the record, I have the knockoff beauty blender, and honestly I feel like, after seeing the reviews of the actual trademark beauty blender and then the other knockoff ones, to me they look like they work just as well. So yeah, I got the knockoff one because I think it's about maybe $20 or $30 for one, and I was like, that's not for me, so I got the knockoff one. So I did get mine on Amazon.com, and I believe I got a pack of 4 for, I think it was about $2 to $3, very affordable. And I ended up giving 2 to my mom, and I got 2 different shades. So this is what the beauty blender looks like. Obviously it has makeup on it, so this one is a little dirty to use, but this is the clean one. This is what it looks like. These are the 2 shapes that it comes in. It's kind of like a oblong kind of shape, this one, and then you have the simple one that looks just like a teardrop, but I opted to use this one first. Now the beauty blender, as you guys know, it is a sponge, and it takes some water in it, and it has a tip where it's pretty much angled to apply, I guess, like to get into like maybe better parts of your like your corners, and maybe just a contour to your face. It's a really awesome product, and I really do like it. And I know that a lot of stipulations with it, a lot of people found that it wasn't picking up product, or that the product was soaking into the the sponge, but it's actually supposed to be used wet, so you are supposed to submerge it in water. What I really much love about this thing, I should say, is that when I apply my makeup, it goes on flawlessly. And I was having an issue with my other liquid foundations with cake face and everything like that, and I was like, oh my goodness, how can I get around that? Now I find that with this, it doesn't matter if it's cream foundation, if it's liquid foundation, even if it's just a concealer, this makes my foundation and my makeup go on so flawlessly and smooth. And just from this little sponge, you really wouldn't believe it. I'm going to show you guys how that would work. What I actually want to review is this one right here, and this is the Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick, and I have mine in the color Hazelnut, which is also IN2, and it says that it's a cream stick foundation, broad spectrum, SPF 15, hyperallergenic, and all of that, and this is by Black Opal. So this would be the first time I'm actually using a product by Black Opal, and I'll come in and show you guys more of what the product look like. So this is the foundation stick, this is the foundation stick, and it is a cream foundation. And I got this from my local Rite Aid, and I just want to show you guys how much of this product comes in here. So you got a pretty good amount of product in here, and let me tell you guys, this thing, I honestly believe that this thing could last you for probably almost 6 to 8 months to a year, because it just goes on so well. And I'm not even lying to you. All you do is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that is it. And that is enough of the product to put all around your face, especially if you're using a beauty blender, because this thing gets everything everywhere. And I definitely have to give a big shout out to my girl. I think her YouTube channel is Unique in Every Way. She actually did a review of this, and she had I think maybe she had like 4 different of the shades of these sticks to show the different ranges of those shades. I'll leave that information in the description box. So after watching her video, that made me curious, and I was like, you know what, I really need a new foundation, or I'm looking for something different. So after watching her video, oh my goodness, I was like, yes, I have to get me one. So I went to my local Rite Aid, and I did find them, and like I said, I got the color Hazelnut, and I really did like the applications. And the price range for this, I think it is I think that it does range from maybe $8 to $9. I believe I got mine for like 8 and some change, and then after tax and everything it came to like $9 and maybe like 23 cents or something. So I will say it ranges from like $8 to $9, but I haven't seen it for 10 except for on Amazon. So okay guys, so I'm pretty much going to start the application. Now again, I don't have any makeup on my face, as you guys can see, and the only thing that I did apply was my Mirabella primer from what is this, my Mirabella primer, and I just pretty much use this as like a barrier to protect my skin from the makeup. And then all I'm going to do now, from talking, it feels like my beauty blender has, like, you know, pretty much dried a little bit, so I'm just going to basically spritz it with some more water just to show you guys that it's wet, squeezing out some of the excess water in it. And now I'm just going to begin the application. All you're going to do is just apply this in the areas where of course you would need your foundation. So I would put one right here, I put one right here, of course one right here, I'll bring it down, and then I'll put one right here. Well, make that even. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I pretty much have the foundation. I did 4 different swatches, one here, 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 and here. And honestly, you guys will see that is all I need as far as working this in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to squeeze my beauty blender like so, because I like to use it like this because I feel like it gives me more of you know, grip on things and maneuvering it. And then I'm just going to work this in. I'm going to show you guys what just one half of my face looks like. So now I'm just going to start. So like I said, I just pinch it, and you guys will see how quick this application is. All I'm doing is pretty much just, you know, buffering this in like I would with a foundation brush, and all I'm doing is just moving it around. And as you guys can see, just from me doing those strokes, my skin already looks like it has more of an even tone going on. And now I'm going to do is just put a little bit into my eyelids, because you want that to be the same color as well. And then I'm just going to take a little bit from the top and pretty much just move the color over to this side of my face. And of course, you don't want to forget over here under. Cover this area. And I'm already finished with one side of my face. So as you guys can see, I just applied my black Opal stick foundation, and you guys can already tell how nice that looks. Like, doesn't that look really nice and flawless? And that's all from this. And then this is what the other side looks like. So you can see that the color was already worked in, and it just looks so much better. And I have that really nice flawless kind of look going on as well. So I'll just go in and do the other side now. Okay guys, so now I'm finished doing all of my face, just fix these eyebrows, and as you guys can see, my skin looks a lot better. It's a lot more, you know, even toned, and everything looks, you know, pretty much covered up. Now as far as the foundation goes, I would say that it's a really nice coverage. You guys know I have this little problem area right here, but just by doing it on its own, as far as, you know, to I'll just zoom in so you guys can get a better understanding. For you know, this problem area right here, it's not, you know, it's not showing through too bad. So I would say that it is a good foundation as far as, you know, making your skin more even toned with the color that you need it to be. And yeah, I would say that the coverage is really nice. Everything, you know, there's no what is it, streaks from using the beauty blender, which is also why I absolutely love it. And my skin just looks nice, and it just has a really nice healthy glow. And if you guys are worried about the lighting, I'm sitting in front of my mirror, so this is actual natural lighting. And I just have to say that, you know, the foundation along with the beauty blender application just makes my skin look so nice. So I absolutely do love that. And yeah, this is the result of, you know, using the black Opal foundation stick just on its own, and that is pretty much how my face looks. So yeah, I would have to say that I really do like the black Opal foundation. I know from seeing it just now, it might look like, you know, it might be just a tad bit too dark, but honestly the lighting is seriously playing, because if I get a little bit closer, you guys will see that with my my shoulder is definitely the same color as with my shoulder on my skin tone, and this is on skin that really isn't that exposed. So yes, and of course we know that in the summer times the lighting does get it makes our complexion get darker. So I would have to say it's definitely right on the money. So now all I'm going to do is just finish my makeup routine as far as, you know, with you know, highlighting and contouring and all that good stuff if I feel like doing it, and I'll come back and show you guys what my entire full face looks like after that. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I did my whole, you know, makeup routine with my powder, my blush, everything like that. and this is the result of my makeup. So yeah, as you guys can see, I pretty much like it as far as like the application with the beauty blender, and of course with the black Opal I never remember the name, the cream stick foundation. As far as how long it stays on, I will have to say that sometimes, you know, as far as like this area right here, during the day my foundation will kind of like, you know, fade. So if you do want to, you know, powder your face to touch it up, that is a good tip for you. As far as how it works in temperature and cold temperatures, I would say that it's a good foundation. In the springtime, it's pretty much good. Summer, I would not recommend this for summer, because I know there has been some times where it has been pretty, you know, hot outside and humid, and I did notice that this foundation got really greasy on me. So I wouldn't exactly recommend it for the summer months, but again, it depends on how much you swatch. Like if you know you don't have a lot of problem areas, and maybe you're good with just swatching it just on the cheeks, you can totally get away with it. It totally depends on how much you use, you know, how easy are you with you know, swatching it on your face and everything like that. So I would say, depending on if you don't need a lot of coverage, totally, you know, go for it. The consistency of it, it's pretty much like it says, it's a cream stick foundation. I'll swatch a little bit on my fingers. It's really, it's not thick at all. I would say you can tell like there's kind of like an oily kind of base inside of it, where not oily to the point where it's going to clog your pores, but oily where it just glides on as I rub my fingers through it. Like other foundations, it's really thick, so you kind of feel like that sticky kind of pasty, but with this I really don't find that, and that's why I think that it goes on so smoothly with the beauty blender. So I do like that as well. I would say that it does feel like I have foundation on my face, but it doesn't feel so, you know, heavy to the point where I might feel like, you know, maybe my face might start to feel like, you know, kind of clogged or anything like that. So I would say it's, you know, you have foundation on, but you know, it's not a heavy kind of feeling on your face. Coverage is good. I didn't use a concealer, but as you guys can see, it's really not that big of an issue with this discoloration I have on my nose area. And I feel that, you know, with everything, with the powder taking away the shine and with the highlighting and everything like that, now you can see that, you know, the color, the true color of this is my skin tone color as well. So I really did like that fact, that I'll just, you know, sit back so you guys can see that. So yeah, I really do like this foundation. I would totally recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. That clears up any questions or anything like that, because I know I was supposed to do this review a long time ago. And yeah, that's that. So if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, feel free to leave it below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.